Hey everyone, welcome to Area 616. On a random Saturday afternoon, with no warning whatsoever, Netflix released the first teaser for Jessica Jones Season 2, which also revealed the premiere date for the second season. So today I'm going to break it down a bit, going over the story for Jessica Jones Season 2 as well as some of the characters and moments we see in it. So first things first, all 13 episodes of Jessica Jones Season 2 will officially hit Netflix on March 8th, 2018. You might remember I originally guessed that it would be January 19th, so I was pretty wrong, but at least we finally know. So the teaser as a whole, if you break it down beat by beat, doesn't actually have a ton of information in it. There are some characters that seem important, but that we simply don't know who they are. We actually don't get much of the new cast at all. We see Trish and Malcolm again, with Malcolm and Jessica looking like they're getting arrested for something. The only new character here that we know about as of right now is Oscar, J.R. Ramirez's character. He's an artistic single father who has moved into Jessica's apartment building. I had a personal theory early on that in Luke Cage's absence, Jessica would form a new romance with him, as it would allow her to have a kid like in the comics without actually having a kid. And based on this shot, I think that's true. This seems to be Oscar, so it looks like they will be getting some coffee together, so to speak. Meanwhile, the shot of a painting that's totally by David Mack, I'm pretty sure that's also Oscar. Remember that bit where I said he's artistic? I bet they'll have a nice little Easter egg in the show where the art is actually drawn by David Mack, who you'll remember is famous for drawing the covers on the original and new Jessica Jones series. Besides him, to my knowledge, there are no more new characters in this trailer, but we do get some mild confirmations about the plot. As previously assumed, it looks like the story will mostly revolve around Jessica's fairly mysterious origins. As it is, we know that Jessica was in a car crash with her family when she was a teenager, that she was the only survivor, and that after this crash, she suddenly had powers. In the comics, the family had crashed into a military truck carrying radioactive material. So that's how that happened, but that's a bit too cheesy and unrealistic for a Netflix show, I think. Here, my bet is that it has something to do with IGH, aka the organization responsible for giving Nuke those pills that gave him his strength. I'm thinking that Jessica is their only patient to ever retain that strength without pills, so they're very interested in how she does it and how they can replicate it. I'm expecting plenty of surprises here. I think it could end up being a big conspiracy. Maybe her dad worked for them, something like that. I'm very curious to see where it goes. I'm honestly kind of glad they're willing to change up the source material as much as this. When adapting a comic book character, to me, it's only really important that you have the basic soul of the character, and they are at least recognizable. Beyond that, I think there's definitely room for changes, and this allows for her story to be more surprising. One other detail we know about this is that Jessica is initially launched into this by a case, though we don't know yet who hired her or why. Also, really loved this Spider-Man reference at the end.
If you say with great power comes great responsibility, I swear I'll throw up on you.
Overall, it's great to finally have some footage and a date, but this footage and even the synopsis is frustratingly vague. We still know very little about the characters or series of events in this story. Kilgrave is set to return in this. I'm pretty sure he's only in Jessica's head, but I don't think they've straight up confirmed this yet. There are two characters we still haven't seen, Leia Gibson's Ingrid and Janet McTeer's mysterious role. Many people think Ingrid is actually Typhoid Mary, which would be cool, but I'm not 100% sure about that. As for McTeer's character, I feel like she's probably the more or less villain of the series, as the head of IGH, though who knows, maybe she actually hired Jess. But what did you guys think of the Jessica Jones Season 2 teaser? Let me know all your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
Knowing what was done to you might help you.
What if facing it makes me worse? I've already killed someone.